Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Or if you're new here, I'm Laura.
And I'm Ryan.
We're here today with a pin tag. So we love pin tags. It's fun. It's a fun chance to explore the collections. So this is the pin tag of Notre Dame, and it was created by Seth over at Seth Lavender. So definitely check out his channel. He created 12 prompts and they are so well thought out to go there. It's in celebration of the movie and it's the 25th anniversary, so
that's perfect.
Yeah, so when I found out that I was tagged, I decided, because I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't even know if I've seen that movie as a kid, so I decided to watch it. So we have watched it relatively recently, which is great.
Yeah, so it's fresh in the memory, and like you said, love the pin tag challenges.
Yeah.
Forces you to be a bit creative, see what you can come up with, and if you're in pin jail, definitely more affordable content to produce.
Yeah. So as always, I just have it written on a piece of paper in front of me. We'll kind of read through the prompts and then show the pins, and at the end we are going to tag one channel.
Ooh,
so stay tuned.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? Stay tuned. Okay, so the first prompt is the Bells of Notre Dame share a pin with a dangling element.
Awesome.
So I'm going to show you guys this one, and I went, hopefully he stays straight there, I went with the really cute Winnie the Pooh dangling pin, and we got this recently in a box set for the Winnie the Pooh anniversary. I forget, maybe that was the 55th anniversary.
So cute. I just love how they did the balloon too. The texture, it doesn't seem like Disney pins. It would make me suspect it's like a fantasy pin or something.
Yeah. Because
normally it's always like shiny, and that's got this beautiful
like rubberized or
robin egg kind of texture and color.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't normally like dangling pins, so I mean I pretty much only had two to choose from, and another we showed recently the dangling pin that we do have in our Alice in Wonderland pin tag. So actually, if you like pin tags and you want to watch that, we will link that up there on that side. So check that pin tag out as well. All right, so moving on, number 2 is E is for Eternal Damnation. So share an educational pin. So that is the scene Quasimodo was up in his tower, I guess, and Frollo came to practice his alphabet. So so educational pin, how perfect, right?
How perfect. Here we have Minnie, ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3, and this is fun. It's especially topical right now. I've had some fun. We're of course still locked down in Ontario. All the stores are still shut. No retail. Laura, as an educational assistant, is working from home, and normally I've never gotten to see her do her job, but I am getting to witness it sometimes when I come up from my office, and I get to be reminded of great things like long division and all sorts of fun lessons.
And tobacco and alcohol. That's the most recent.
Pro or con? Con, I guess.
Con.
I guess the lesson for the children, to be clear, it's not like how to brew beer or roll cigarettes. It's the dangerous side effects. Alcohol, I mean, that was a tough one. It was like you asked me, I think you quizzed me before you had to deliver that help, and I was like, well, it makes you a great dancer. Life of the party, having fun. Is that the kind of stuff No, I'm kidding. Don't drink and drive.
No. Okay, and kids don't drink or smoke either. So, so number 3 is One Day Out There. So share a pin featuring the outdoors. And I went with this pin because you guys have probably never seen this on our channel. It's an older pin from, the 5s and the 9s look the same. I think it says 2005. And Mickey is exploring in the bushes. It kind of reminds me of an Animal Kingdom pin. He's there in his safari outfit, and he's super cute. So I thought that was great.
Are you going to tell them what you do with that pin sometimes?
I don't really know what I do.
Sometimes it's a little prod to me. She'll just sort of point that one out if it's time for the grass to get cut out there.
No, I don't actually do that, but maybe I'll start. There is a mini to go with this that I would love to have, but
ISO alert.
I haven't seen her in a really long time. So yeah, so next is Ryan's going to show this one. So Topsy Turvy, everything is Upsy Daisy. Share a pin that rotates or spins.
Ooh, okay. See if I can hold this right. I'm dizzy.
It's like a really cool pin, like how they made it. There's so many different layers. Like,
so it says, I'll read it to you and then I'll show it. What in the world will we do today? So this is great if you are at Disney World. Hopefully you've got that park hopper pass. I know that may not be quite in place right now, and it's got this awesome sort of spinner element. So yeah, you can check out icons from all of the parks, Animal Kingdom. See if we can show you all of them really quickly. Magic Kingdom, of course, and that'll leave Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. So it was not called MGM at the point this pin was made, I guess.
Yeah, that's a newer one. We have the older version actually that I think says MGM. So, but yeah, we kind of joked when we got this pin. It's like, oh, we'll take it on vacation with us, and in the morning we'll just give it a spin and see where we're going to go because we're bad decision makers.
We're crazy planners, but yeah, very indecisive. Like, oh, where should we go for lunch today?
We downloaded an app for that. All right, so we are on to number 5. By the way, great mask. Share a mask or costume pin. So that was kind of a funny scene when they were at the Festival of Fools, and Esmeralda kind of walked by Quasimodo and like said, by the way, great mask, but he's like, that's my face. So, I mean, he didn't say that, but anyways, so this pin, this was as close as we could get. So to me, they're kind of wearing masks and kind of wearing costumes too. They're dressed up to celebrate the new year. So this is actually also a spinner pin, so we could have used that for both. But it says 2019 on one side, and then they're obviously celebrating the beginning of 2020, which we did not do because, well, maybe we did, but little did we know that 2020 would be not so great.
Not the most fun. Hey, that reminds me though, that's one of my favorite videos of all time that we did. Our New Year's Eve one.
Oh,
we did a sort of a New Year's like countdown to the New Year top 20 for 2020 pins. So
yeah,
maybe
that
we'll
was
have to,
like one of our best videos because we were like on point with that, and we were having a glass of champagne, so that probably helped. I think we can link that up above there too. So if you feel like going way back in time to January,
maybe the end card, you can work your magic with that. That was a fun one. I loved that one. But I digress.
Okay, so number 6, justice. Share a pin about inclusion, and you are going to show that one.
Okay, so I guess it's more a social justice angle, and perfect because we are filming this in June, so absolutely had to get the rainbow representing that Pride Month has begun. Yeah. So it's it's a really adorable pin, obviously. And you certainly think of the Fab Five crowd, the Sensational Six crowd, and really just the whole everything about Disney speaks to inclusion. Other than I was joking about, if you don't have a lot of dough in the pocket, maybe it's harder to be included. But I think everybody just loves those ideals and the messages that are shared in a lot of the movies and stories. That no matter who you are, just show up, be yourself. Yeah. And you can expect to get lots of love for that. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah. All right. So number 7, sanctuary. Share a pin that makes you feel safe at home. So prepare yourself for a lot of cheese here because this is cheesy. So this is the pin that I chose, and I will explain it. So it's a super cute pin of Mickey and Minnie, and I would say that this pin represents our love because you make me feel safe at home, and just knowing that you're there, makes me feel super safe. So cheesy, right?
Yeah, I was hoping there'd be cheese making an appearance, perhaps.
Maybe for lunch.
Okay.
So
sweet.
So
very sweet.
That's that one. Okay, so moving on to number 8. Fly, my pretties, fly. Share a pin that features a bird. So, we went with this one, but I don't even know if this bird flies.
No, they're not. So that's sort of just thought of that right now. But we'll show you the pin. That's a bit of a spoiler. It's a flamingo. So, there you go. Donald and some pink flamingos which are apparently not pink in real life. Well, I mean, of course they are pink in real life. Not naturally pink is what I was trying to say. It's more from their diet eating shrimp that...
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's one of those like fake news kinds of things.
Maybe.
Comment
let
below.
Let us know if you're like a zoologist. Yes. Let us know if we're right.
Yeah.
But flamingos are super cool.
Yeah, and Laura often does a flamingo impression. Resembles a flamingo around the house.
Yes, but that sounds weird. But I do it because when we're cooking, it just feels better to kind of like lift up that one leg and prop it on the other, and then it just straightens out my back. So that's why I do it. Not to be weird. Okay, so number 9. And since you're shaped like a croissant is, share a pin that features baked goods or desserts. So I don't remember what that line is from the movie. Like I don't remember that line. So Seth, since you're a big fan, let me know what's that line from.
From the film.
So I decided to go with this is a really yummy looking cake. Mickey Mouse, got the sparkles, the icing, you got the candle. And I love these pins. Like I'm waiting on a Goofy pin like this, Daisy, like they could do like a Chip and Dale. I have them all so far. And I love this pin because it's like a beautiful rose gold on the back. And that is from the Disney store. So that was from, that was like, well, I can tell you, 2020. So
there you go.
I guess that was from, that was early 2020 because I remember personally picking this pin up at the Disney store back.
All I know
time was normal.
Is it's making me hungry. We should not film before lunch again. So many great ones. I was wondering if it was going to be a beignet one for that you would have selected. Although technically I think it would be fried and not baked. So. But
still, he said desserts. Baked.
Or a churro.
The thing about this pin tag is Seth left it very open, which is really nice because sometimes you read a prompt and you're like, I don't have something like that and I can't think of another option. But here we go. We're going to show a second pin for baked goods or desserts.
There you go.
And this pin
fresh off the board
makes me so sad because we've never had beignets, but if COVID never came, we would have had like a million beignets and we would have gone to Port Orleans, French Quarter. And we would have had an amazing stay and it would have been the best time of our life. But instead, we sit here at home in Ontario doing nothing still.
Yeah, well, we got the Disney Plus subscription and love that pin.
Yeah.
Love that Nolan's classic treat.
Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Which one did we just do? Okay, so we're on to number 10. So this is going to be, Ryan's going to show this. Achilles heel. Share a pin of a horse or a person who rides horses. So,
all right,
pin's perfect.
Yeah.
It's got the person who rides the horse and the horse.
Yeah, Flynn Rider got the horse from Enchanted, Tangled. I mean,
what?
Tangled.
Oh my god, what's his name?
We can edit that out in post.
No, we can't.
I don't know the horse's name. Maximus. Very Greek.
You didn't really watch that. Like I watched that movie.
I know Pascal.
Yeah, and then of course you know her name, right?
Yeah, of course, Rapunzel. Yeah, if I got that wrong.
That we would edit out. But I watched that movie like a few months ago and it was so good. Like I loved it and I love Pascal. Like I think he's probably my favorite sidekick. And I thought it was a really good movie. Like, yeah, really good. So prompt number 11, Ryan's going to do this one as well. So it says, who is the monster and who is the man? Share a pin that features inner beauty.
Yeah, well, I think this one's pretty on the head. Not as on the head as you might suspect, where it's not a Notre Dame one, but Beauty and the Beast. So the Beast, I think, certainly represents inner beauty, particularly when he is still in beast mode, so to speak. And yeah, I feel I can maybe channel that a bit myself. It's sort of ironic that we're making a video right now, and so often in my life I have been told that I have a face for radio. No, I'm kidding, but
no, just kidding.
No, it's a sweet pin, and of course throughout the movie you see he certainly doesn't start with the best behavior, but Belle shows him a different way. His behavior improves, and he sort of for lack of a better term, blossoms from the inside out. So that inner beauty, it manifests itself on the outside eventually.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. So I'm going to do the last one. Prompt number 12 is Hellfire. Share a pin you've been chasing for a long time and finally have it. So since there is one pin that we still continue to chase and we will forever chase because I made a mistake and I said sold and then I quickly said pass. Oh. You've probably heard on the channel before the Mickey 90th WDI pin. We have
Celebration Mickey.
Anyways, rant over. I had it. It was mine, and for some reason, well, because I wasn't working, it was the summer. I said pass because it was $180, which now is like, oh my god, like I want that pin. So if you have that pin, let me know. We'll literally pay anything. So here we go. On to a more simple one. I was chasing this wonderful letter A for quite a while. I don't really know why she was so hard to track down, but I do love this letter princess mystery set. It's just so sparkly and the princesses look beautiful. So yeah, so that's one that I was looking for a long time, and then I was finally actually able to trade for it, which was awesome.
I forget what that mini celebration one looks like.
Oh.
Is there any way like I could see what it looks like? Some resource where I could look through some photos of pins that you have?
Yes, of course. Be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Disney.pin.love.
And if you scroll back a little bit, there is a picture of that mini, or I will just post it up there in the next few days. So again, we are in search of Mickey. So please, you will be like our savior if you find us that pin.
Yes.
So anyways, that is it for the pin tag for today. So thank you so much, Seth, for creating this and for tagging us. We really appreciate it. And we are going to go ahead and tag Nina from Wrestling at Disney. I love the way that Nina does pin tags. She doesn't plan. Like, she just kind of starts the video and takes the prompts into her pin room. So I love the way she does that. So I would really be curious to see what she can come up with. Again, we didn't ask if she wants to do this, so sorry, Nina, if you're not interested, just disregard this, but we would love to see you participate in this tag if you can.
Yeah, and you know, if your name isn't Nina, I think that's the beauty of these. They're meant to be inclusive by design, so feel free to just jump in there. You don't have to be tagged, you don't have to tag anybody, but the prompts are available, and it's a lot of fun. Be a part of it, right?
We will link the prompts down below. We'll link Seth, and we'll link Nina as well, because her channel is awesome. So definitely check her out and Seth out. And yeah, as always, we will be back with more videos for you guys, but that's it for today. So if you like this video, consider subscribing to our channel, leave a comment and let us know what pin was your favorite that we showed today, and let us know what you think of the movie Hunchback of Notre Dame. I will say, like, it was good. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite Disney movie. Like, it didn't make me want to go out and start a pin collection, which means it's not my favorite.
And did anybody give the sequel a chance? I forgot to look. I was curious if, like, I'm sort of assuming that was straight to VHS kind of thing. Was that like a theatrical release? The second one, we saw it on Disney Plus. Haven't watched it yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, we will have to watch that. So yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.